Hey guys, it's just a camera, and as usual I'm out here with Nobody's Watching the Watchmen. Just kidding. But anyway, I'm at the USDA here off of the service road in a little town called San Benito, Texas, where singer Freddie Fender is allegedly from. I was hoping, well actually Old Glory was blowing pretty well when I got here. Now it's like nothing. So we're gonna pay these folks a little visit. There's really nobody in here right now, doesn't look like. We're gonna pay them a little visit. It says Service Center, so I'd like to know what type of services they offer and do a little First Amendment audit on this building. See if these folks respect my right to legally and lawfully record public buildings that are paid for with public tax dollars. And yeah, let's go record some of these signs on this door here. Some of these restrictive signs, it's usually what they are. Very, very rarely are they signs that welcome you in. It's mostly restrictive signage just to let you know, hey, ease up now, buddy. You're coming into a government zone right now. You're a slave, we're the master. This is how you must conduct yourself in order to come in here and partake of the services that you pay for. So, here we go. Ah, there it is. It's closed to visitors because of the pandemic. Spanish and English. Weapons prohibited. Okay, fair enough. So I guess I won't be able to get in then. It's closed to visitors. Let's see what this sign says. Oh, I was hoping you guys would be open so I could come in and record.
We are open.
Oh, okay.
What exactly?
The sign over there said that it was closed to visitors.
Yes, sir. The USDA signs are
okay.
closed, but this is a private entity, so they're.
Oh, those guys. Okay. Oh, so that's what I was recording.
I
wanted to record the public, this public little
display?
information, I guess, display. Yeah.
Yeah.
And whatever other public areas I'm allowed in. Yeah.
Well, yeah, this is the public areas, but they're closed.
Okay.
The thing is that they need to make an appointment. That's why the numbers are on there.
Gotcha. Okay. Understood.
So
Okay. Well.
We are now accepting visitors. It just depends on how high the COVID scale goes.
Sure.
So it opens and then closes.
Okay. Okay.
So,
Appreciate
not
that.
necessarily closed, but you need to make an appointment.
Okay. Well, I'm glad I didn't just take off then. I was like, it's closed to visitors. So okay.
And you are?
All right. I'm just a photographer.
Okay.
But I'm doing a what's called a First Amendment audit.
Okay.
So I go to public buildings that are paid for by my tax dollars, and I record some of the daily business there, and just to kind of gauge you guys' reaction to see if you are going to respect our right to record our public servants and the performance of their duty. Yeah. So, but yeah, that's
but
it.
we just like to make sure that we help everybody.
Of course, no, I totally understand.
It needs.
Perfectly fine. That's all very prudent. Yeah. So.
Okay.
Just a hallway going to the bathroom.
Yes, sir.
These are this is more of the stuff I wanted to see.
Yeah. We have other pamphlets. The thing is, it's people are more likely to take them.
Sure.
Not in the area where people are watching. I guess you could
Gotcha.
say.
Yeah. No, I understand.
Because they've been on the shelves but now I see people taking them more.
Now that they're on display and they know it's okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
The sign in our office says free, take one, but I think it's just you see it more.
I see. Yeah, that's true. It's kind of like the Texas Visitor Center where they have all the pamphlets out on display there. People will tend to kind of grab one of each or something if they're bored traveling on the road for a while. Yeah. So.
Yes, sir.
Soil testing.
So like I said, the USDA parts, they
Gotcha.
are required.
This is the crop guard thing, right?
Correct.
Okay, that's why. Yeah, that's okay. Gotcha.
So that's why that door is open because this is public.
Gotcha. Right. Okay.
So not that we're not public.
Yeah. No. I understand. And then so this is just y'all's private offices.
Correct.
Perfect.
These are.
But you do call people in there for appointments.
Yes.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah.
People come in. I do accept appointments if they come. They come on their lunch break.
Okay.
Whatever.
Yeah, fair enough.
As long as I'm free at that time.
Sure. Yeah. No, I understand. Okay. Well, thanks. So far, good visit. Okay. Y'all are just first on my list, so Yeah, just going around to some different places, but appreciate it. And your name?
My name is Deanna.
Deanna, nice to meet you.
Yes, sir.
Nice to
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have
All
a
right,
good one.
you too. Appreciate it. Well, guys, if any of these jump out to you and you want me to grab one for you, just let me know. So this is the public area. This is some of the, looks like a lot of agricultural stuff done here. Protect the resources you need. She was telling them in the back that he's one of those people that goes around and they record, and sometimes they carry weapons and they just want to see how people are going to react. Not exactly, but close, maybe. Yeah. Oh, those little, bookmarks. Agricultural bookmarks. See, now they missed a chance to say be a friend to pollinators. B-E-E. Instead, they spelled it normally. Wah, wah. Maybe I should come work for these guys. Boost their public image. Oh, I think this is a Mexican freetail. Oh, no, it's a lesser long-nosed. Lesser long-nosed. I thought mostly what they had down here was the Mexican freetail bats. Wow, look at all these companies, you guys. Ooh, or agencies. APHIS, Monarch, Boeing. Yeah, Boeing's got to get involved, of course. All right, guys. I think that's going to do it. Just a quick peek in here. You can see the offices and interview rooms. Go back in there. Okay. And then that little hallway just goes down to a bathroom. That's all that is. So let's go record a little bit outside, and then I think we're good here. That was a good reaction. That was a good response. She's obviously been educated, either through her job or just as a person, because she was telling the other guys inside what she believed that I was doing here. So that was interesting to hear her take on it. He's one of those guys that goes and films. They'll carry a weapon and just to see how people respond. Of course, I wasn't doing that, but there are people that do that, sure thing. And then just the back, one of their vehicles, and the back entrance. I think there's a time when COVID's not happening that people come in here and they get their government cheese. I think people like line up. I think I can recall a time back when I used to live here before, where there were always long lines of cars, because this is where people would actually come and pick up their. Do they still do that anymore, though? I don't know if they still do that anymore. I think maybe the state food stamp program took that over, but there used to be a government program where you'd come and get those white blocks of yellow cheese and the white box of powdered milk, and then the white box of macaroni and cheese, and it would just say macaroni and cheese on it. That's my recollection of the food stamp program from back in the 80s, is that you were allowed to buy all the products that were USDA approved and came in a nondescript white box that said USDA on the side and just had the name of whatever the foods product was inside. But that now it's kind of just a state program has taken over, supplemented by or subsidized by the federal government. Oh, my leg is killing me. My back is killing me. It's really my back. It's my back that's killing me. I have a herniated disc, and it puts pressure on a part of my spine my spine is injured, and so it puts pressure on a nerve that makes my leg go completely numb, and it hurts like a mofo. So All right, well, guys, that was pretty uneventful. Sorry. You know, we always say we don't like action. We're hoping that they just respect our rights, and that's what was done here today. So kudos to the young lady. I don't recall her name. That's why I ask people their name, because I'm terrible at remembering it myself. So we're going to continue on. Okay, next up on the list is going to be the San Benito, Texas Police Department. I want to go in there and revisit them. I'm going to see if I can speak to a manager regarding my video of a few months ago where all their employees leaving work, officers and administrative staff, left work without a seatbelt on. And I want to see what they have to say about that. So that's where I'm heading next. I think I can squeeze all that in one video since this was a pretty short visit. One last commentary is that the young lady in there did not force me to wear my mask. And there was a sign that said that they were required. So she also either just didn't want to create a scene on camera, which makes her smart, or she is hip to the fact that at the very bottom of the executive order on masks, it states that this order, or this, forget how it states it. I think it's either says this order or this, well, we'll get caught up on that. Basically, it says at the end that this is not a law and that no one can use this to enforce a law against the United States, which was a little confusing because I thought maybe that language meant you can't sue them for enforcing it. But if you read it, at the very end, it looks like it's saying that you can't use this basically this really strong suggestion. You can't turn it into a law. It's not written to become a law that you can actually enforce. It's just basically strongly recommended that all federal employees, visitors, sorry, it actually doesn't say that. It says federal employees and contractors are required to wear their masks, but then it throws in there and other persons on government property. So it's like they're really wanting for you to assume that they're telling you that anyone going into a federal building has to wear a mask, but they're really not saying that. So they're trying to say it without saying it. They're hoping that enough people will see that and say, okay, that means everybody. Let's all just do it. But if you read it really closely and carefully, you'll realize they're not really saying that. They're suggesting it. And the whole thing is just basically one strong suggestion. It's not if you fail to comply. Every law has to come with a consequence for breaking that law. A violation of this law subjects you to blah, 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 blah. If any law does not come with that language, it's not a law. It's just a strong recommendation or a suggestion. And that's how a lot of people have gotten away with defrauding the IRS for years and years. If I should be so conformist to use the word defrauding. But they've gotten away with not paying taxes because they say that there's no law that says you have to file your taxes. But I'm not saying that. I'm saying that some people have said that and taught that and believed it, to include some high-ranking Internal Revenue Service employees who were on the very, very high scale of upper management, the executive level, what's called senior executive service in the IRS, who said, we're never going to file our taxes again because until you can prove to us there's a law that says we have to. So if they're to be believed, then maybe there's something to it, but do your own research. All right, guys, heading on to the next place. It's not 4:30 yet. That's actually pretty cool how good that came out. That's a huge printout. That's a lot of ink. That's good quality. Wow. Okay, here we go. Oh, hello. Is there some kind of supervisor I could speak to in reference to seat belts? Are these complaint forms? Oh, okay. Good, good. Yes, please. Oh, I'm just a photographer. I'm doing a story. That doesn't sound right. Can you just put taxpayer? Put taxpayer. Good citizen. Member of the public. I don't want to surrender my Fourth Amendment just to talk to a supervisor. Okay, thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Denver. I think I will have a seat. My legs are killing me. Okay, my back.
Two hours later.
I want to shake your hand. I want to spread any germs. And I'm recording this encounter. I record all my encounters with police because sometimes it can take up to 8.5 months to get body cam footage. So the reason I'm here today is because I did a video of this police department, YouTube video, and what I was here to check and see was, did the police officers of the San Benito Police Department and the employees who work in the back use their seatbelts? And I don't know if you've seen the video, you know what I'm talking about or not. Probably not. I'm sure you've been busy, working, but. Anyway, I just wanted to ask one of you guys about that because honestly, what I saw is that, and they're okay. Like, I don't mind being educated on this. The one complaint I used to have was how you'd leave the vehicles on all the time. And I went into the Arlington Police Department, and I was educated there that they keep one vehicle running because it takes a while for all the computers to reboot and the blah blah blah. And if they need to respond to something quickly, they don't want to have to sit there and start everything up. So leave it running. So this could be something I'm just not educated about. I've had some people say that the officers are not required to wear them because they need to tactically get out of their vehicle. But some of the statistics are that that's one of the highest causes of officer fatalities is vehicle accidents. It's not shootings. And so anyway, yeah. So I recorded several officers leaving, no seatbelt, and then what really bugged me was the clerical staff. All the people coming out from that work back here in the room and everything. They were all private vehicles. I was standing there I was literally standing by the sign that says, "Please fasten your seatbelt," and none of them, So anyway, this is just a follow-up video. I told my viewers that I would do a follow-up, see if somebody could make a comment, or did they agree, did they disagree, or what is the policy, or yeah, that's it. So yeah.
I don't know, when did this happen?
The video I think was uploaded maybe it could have been as far back as February or March, maybe April of this year. I'd have to go to my channel and look it up.
I'm sorry, sir.
No, that's okay. I don't expect you to be caught up on stupid YouTube videos. Yeah. Yeah, it's just a camera. It's just a camera. Yeah, you're welcome to look it up. Yeah. Sometimes you'll see these videos and you won't know where they're from. Very few people take it.
As far as wear the seatbelt, we encourage you everybody to wear the seatbelt.
Okay.
Accidents can occur anytime.
Sure, I know. That's yeah.
And as far as the tactical advantage on that, accidents, like I said, you're not going to time an accident. Mm-hmm. Somebody can come out anywhere and just hit you.
Yeah.
There's not really no tactical advantage on it. So.
Yeah, I agree. What was I going to say? Yeah, I guess some people were thinking that, yeah, maybe it's because they need to get in and out of their car fast, but I'm like, yeah, but that can still make it a lot worse. I guess the main point of contention, obviously, is that everybody knows that lives in this area, at least. We know Los Fresnos, Port Isabel, those guys are big on writing tickets. San Benito is the same way. I know you guys will call it keeping the community safe, and I'm not going to totally disagree with that, but you guys do write a lot of tickets, and a lot of people get popped for like small things. Headlights out, taillights out. And again, I'm not saying that it's bad to just pull people over for those things, but it just kind of makes the public feel like, well, how come I got 3 tickets for no seatbelt this month, and then this guy goes and records the police department unannounced, and most of them aren't wearing their seatbelts? That's the main point of contention, that people have, so that I've gotten on the comments of the video. So I said I'd do a follow-up, so I came in. I wanted to give you guys a chance to say something about it, prove me wrong if I'm wrong about it. But so that was all.
So, I guess I have to look at that video. I wish I had.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. If you look on that channel, it's still up. I haven't taken it down. You'll be able to see it, yeah. Okay. And I should have come in earlier. I had an incident. I got arrested at South Padre Island for recording also. And so that turned into a big whole thing. So that's been keeping me really busy for a while, so. All right, sir. Are you sergeant?
Lieutenant.
Lieutenant Mercedes. Thank you so much. Yeah, I want to honor your service and your title, so. All right, sir. Well, I appreciate it.
Your name, sir?
It's, I don't like to give it on my channel because. Well, guys, that went pretty well. I don't think it went great, which I don't mean that to say that anything bad happened. I'm just saying I don't think it went great. I think it went well. I got to speak to Lieutenant Resendez, I think it was. I'll look it up on the video. This is the ridiculous hat I'm wearing because I'm trying to keep the sun off my pretty face. But this lieutenant agreed with me. Yes, he said that they encourage their police officers to wear their seatbelt. And no, there is not a standing exemption for them to not have to wear it. It does not give you a tactical advantage in a situation because you can get creamed by a semi-tractor trailer just as easy as anyone else, and you thought you were doing good by not having your seatbelt on because you're ready to jump out and beat the crap out of someone, and then you end up getting crushed by a semi-tractor trailer and ruining your day. So he said he didn't see the video, and I don't expect him to. That's another pet peeve of mine when First Amendment auditors run around saying, you know who I am. Have you heard of me yet? Have they told you about me? Oh, don't worry, you'll find out about me. No, they're really not going to find out about you guys. I would be willing to bet that 9.9 out of 10 police departments have never even heard of Bay Area transparency, have never heard of San Joaquin Valley transparency. The big channels, man, the ones that have been around for a long time, unless they've had specific encounters with them or are subscribed to the channel, no, you can't expect these guys to know who you are. They're working a job that takes up 10-12 hours of their day every day, 5-6 days a week, and then going home and dealing with family issues and using any free time they have to drink a beer, watch some TV, maybe take their family out to dinner. They're not sitting around watching YouTube videos about people running around with cameras recording police. Plus, they have a built-in bias against us. As soon as they see it's anything critical of the police, they automatically just shut it off, They watch a lot of Donut Operator and other channels like that. So no, I don't think that they're spending a lot of time watching First Amendment audits. They should. It'd be nice. We encourage them to. And the ones that do, I'm sure they get very educated. So, yeah, but that's it, guys. Not everybody agrees with what I do, but if you look up, I'll tell you what. After I turn this off, I'll tell you. Yeah. But if you go to my channel, it won't take you long to figure out who I am. Yeah. So, but anyway, that's it, sir. I appreciate it. Thank you.